I have the reason why you will never hit the golf ball as far as you should. And it's because of this. So many of my students struggle with this, and I guarantee you, loads of you watching this video will also struggle with it. Let's help you stop losing distance with both your irons and driver when you know you should be hitting the golf ball further with a simple golf drill. Watch these two golf shots, similar swing speeds, similar strike location on the club face, but nearly 20 yards difference in distance. And trust me, I've nearly seen up to 30 and 40 yards worth of distance lost because of the same thing. Comment down below, are you someone who feels like you should be getting more out of your golf swing speed? Let me explain how those two shots that I showed you varied so much in distance. Check out these loft numbers, over 29 on the one that went 154 and 26 dynamic loft for the one that went 170. The one with the low dynamic loft launching a little lower, spinning a little less, gaining that extra yardage. So how can we control our dynamic loft better? I saw this drill on Instagram the other day from my friend Andrew Rice over in America, and I thought, that is brilliant. So I'm going to share it with you guys as well. And thank you, Andrew, for the drill. If you don't follow Andrew, go and check him out because he's got loads of cool stuff on his Instagram to help you grow your knowledge. But what you need is a club face indicator stick and a cup. I'm also going to put my Hack Motion wrist sensor on for this to show you live numbers of what's actually happening with my wrists as well. Wrist sensor applied. What I want you to do is place your cup on the floor about a club head width in front of your golf ball where the golf ball would be. If you don't have one of these indicator sticks, well worth just pop on Amazon. They're super cheap and they are brilliant for club face control. As I'm now going to show you, so clip your indicator stick on your club. I've got a 6-iron in my hand here, and if I pop that 6-iron down where behind the golf ball where it would be, that indicator stick is over the top of my cup. If I was to now swing and I was to hit a high shot, which doesn't go very far, I would then return my club and the loft would still be pointing above the cup. And I have 27 degrees of extension in my left wrist. Now, if you want to start hitting it further, what I want you to do is set yourself up like you're going to hit it again. But what I want you to do is get that indicator stick into the cup. Watch this. Up to the top. And now I want to put the indicator stick into the cup. Look at the difference in my impact positions where my handle is. And now, all of a sudden, I'm in 7 degrees of flexion. So my wrist has gone from 27 degrees extended all the way to 7 degrees in flexion. Let me do that again. So I'm setting myself up. I've had to put a couple of balls in my cup as the wind's picked up. Setting myself up like I'm going to hit a normal 6-iron. That indicator stick is above the cup. As I swing back and add loads of loft back onto the club, my indicator stick is above that cup. 27 degrees again, extension. Let's take that loft off, decrease your dynamic loft at impact, which is going to make you hit it further, lower that spin, lower that launch a little bit, and really get you pure in your irons. Set yourself up like you're going to hit a normal iron. Again, I've got a 6-iron in my hand here, up to the top, and then I want you to slot that indicator stick into the cup. And you can see there that this is massively over exaggerating things here to get that indicator stick, because I've probably got low teens of loft on my 6-iron, which you don't need to have, especially for you guys down that lens with slower swing speeds. But it's getting you to get that feeling of what you want to do. Take loft off, flexion in that wrist, handle forward instead of club head catching up and overtaking the handle. Taking that loft off, flexion in that wrist, delivering handle forward. My handle shaft is on my lead thigh here as well now. Completely changing your impact positions. I've obviously got the luxury of using my Hack Motion wrist sensor here, and it's a great tool again, because if I didn't have my stick and my cup, I can play around setting myself up with my 6-iron up to the top. I know where I need to be, 7 degrees of flexion, that's the exaggerated feeling. And there I'm getting into that feeling. I'm watching it live on my screen here. Someone that delivers loads of loft is going to catch that club up, add some extension in, get that club head overtaking, and I've got live feedback from my Hack Motion wrist sensor. So again, another amazing tool if you want to try and learn how to control this club head. You need to be doing this with both your irons and driver swing, because people that are hitting high with their driver, wafty, probably a bit fadey, are definitely adding that extension into their wrist too much. So you're going to have to decrease the amount of extension, or even get into a little bit of flexion to take that loft off, reduce that spin rate, get that spin loft tighter together. Spin loft is your angle of attack and dynamic loft. The bigger that spin loft, the higher the spin, the tighter it is, the lower the spin. And that's going to get you that increased distance. Super simple drill that you can use, or if you love data and feedback, you can get the Hack Motion wrist sensor. I'm doing it with both so I can see what my feels are and my visual aids, and I've also got my wrist sensor on to see live updates. And when I hit shots, I can see, right, that was a high floater and that had X amount of extension on it. Hit another one, oh, that's gone lower. That hopefully will have less extension, or maybe you're into a bit of flexion. Again, it will depend on your grip and what grip you have, whether it's strong or weak, how much flexion extension you need to get the right dynamic loft, to get the right launches and the right spin rates to maximize your distance. Let me know down in the comments down below, is this something that you struggle with? Let me know also if this drill helps. If you're enjoying the videos and the channel, make sure you're hitting that big red subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, and don't forget to turn that bell notification on so you get notified of when I upload all my new videos. Thanks all for watching. See you in the next one.